A man walks into a library and asks the librarian for a book on how to commit suicide. She says, "Sorry, we don't lend those out. They tend never to be brought back."
Figured. Good one.
Hit it.
Welcome to the OF podcast, coming to you from some hellhole in America. Now here are your hosts, David, Ram, and James. Let the pain begin.
Welcome to the OFO podcast. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday. I know I am because I haven't had to work in a couple of days. It's been a beautiful thing. Ram, how have you been doing this week?
Doing good. Finally feeling better.
Well, you look like shit, so that's fucking weird. So you look better when you're not feeling good. James, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing great, but I'm still looking for a ticket that I can tear in half and enter any movie I want.
Mm-hmm.
You can't give me one of those. I would swear to God, I'd be like in every single porno. I mean, I would go into Debbie Does Dallas, and I would just, this is where I live now.
You may or may not be surprised about this, but I actually had considered a erotica series that actually was that same exact idea.
Rip off. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I had to cough.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it, but yeah.
Before we get too much into this, let's go over our sponsor. And shocking and surprisingly, our sponsor this week is Mr. James and his book series. And this week, it is Chaos Arsenal from Gamer to Mage, Book 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we got a new book up there. I do this any time I see a new book on there. Give me a little info. What's the book about?
And this book is the second book in obviously the trilogy, or maybe, I don't know, it might be a quadrilogy. Yeah, no,
The
series.
Reminder, he is a writer.
Mm-hmm.
I usually do trilogies. But anyway, yeah, it's the second book, and it gets a little more spicy, opens up a few more relationships. They go to a few more worlds, lots of bloody death, cool magic, lots of spells, explosions. It's fun.
Wait 5 weeks, Michael
fun.
Bay is going to option this for a new movie.
Mm-hmm.
It honestly, if it were a movie, it'd be an awesome movie.
Bunch of sexy explosions that blow women's clothes off.
I can do that now, sir. Of course, I'd go to jail.
Mag tech or magic mechs, you know. Yeah, it's a dragon.
A dragon?
Yes.
Can you fuck the dragon?
No, but you can kill the dragon. It's really awesome.
It's easier just to fuck something and then kill it. Then you don't have to deal with it.
You know,
I'm pregnant. Well, it's already over.
I considered it could have been one of those dragons that, transforms or, and morphs into a human woman, and then, you can have all the fun you want. But
I think that's been overdone.
That's why I thought. I'm like, that's been overdone. It's, so I decided better just to kill it.
James and his weird ideas.
Yes.
One of these days, we're going to get arrested. All right. All right, guys. Before we get too much into all this happy horse shit, I think it's time for us to find some religion.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time for some Gospel Saturday with Mr. Manning, Mr. James David Manning. So go ahead and hit his intro.
It's time to praise the Lord. It's time for Gospel Saturday.
All right, let's see what the good Lord has to preach for us today. Yeah.
I need you to understand Satan's counter to the prophecy of Jesus. First of all, is to stop his return, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But his primary principle counts is to raise up the people of Islam, the nation of Islam, of Islamic people. I'm not talking about the black
I
nation,
figured when he said
that
Islam,
was
it meant the
Farrakhan,
Islamic people.
Elijah
But,
Muhammad, Malcolm X. I'm not talking about that mess. I'm talking about Islam coming up out of Mecca, coming up out of the Islamic tongue, coming up out of the Quran, coming up out of the teachings of Muhammad that is swelling. Listen, here in New York, Islam, people wearing those long, dirty-looking gowns they wear. They don't wear.
They do. Don't they
suit
wash
tie
those
like
damn
I
things?
got on here now.
I think they
wear
all
those
started out as
dirty-looking
white, and
gowns
they don't wash
those
them. That's why they
dirty-looking
turn black.
and men have all got beards. Is overcoming New York City, and there's no defense.
There is, but they don't allow guns over there in that city, so you know.
Islam and its present, if you will, leaders have projected and prophesied they're going to take New York City.
Kind of already have.
You say, well, how's that have
they got a communist mayor now,
Satan doesn't
so.
want wars, rumors of wars, and nation against nation. Satan wants to take New York City because he wants to stop the return of the Lord Jesus Christ, and he wants to use this fake religion called Islam. You got to watch out. Now, you know, I got into being led by the Holy Ghost, the mayor's race for the city of New York, and of course, the alleged mayor of New York that allegedly won that contest back in November of 2025 is Zoran Mandami, who is a Ugandan Muslim.
That's kind of an oxymoron, but whatever.
And Islam is sweeping across New York City, and Mandami is shutting down all ethnic, cultural, all religious, all social, all parochial, if you will, standards that of culture that has kept New York for years. He's shutting them down, and there's nobody to stop him.
You know, he's not wrong, but I think it's funny how we went from 9/11, where it was strength and everything, and then it took like 20-something years, like 25 years, and it's now basically exactly what they wanted.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean...
But, you know, if you warned about it, then you were called an Islamophobe.
Yep. Or racist, or whatever.
Yeah. Yep. It's a strategy. It's funny. I actually posted a thing I saw from this Iranian girl this morning.
She cute?
Talking about... Actually, she wasn't too bad. Posted her on my Facebook. And, you know, she's talking about the same thing, because that's exactly how they took Iran. You know, Iran used to be considered, you know, like the Paris of the Middle East. You know, it was a beautiful place. You know,
if you look at like actual like pictures and stuff from like back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, it looked almost like America.
Yeah.
It was very. They had a great culture. They had universities. It was up and coming, and then now it's a shithole.
Yeah, yeah. They were predominantly, just like Egypt was predominantly Christian at the time. But then, you know, she was pointing to the protests that we see today. You know, you got people saying, "Oh, we gotta love all of them," blah 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 blah. You know, welcome Muslims or whatever. That's exactly what they did there, because that people want to feel that you don't want to feel like you're a bad guy. You don't want to feel like you hate people. You know.
I protest. I actually want to
feel
all those things.
Right?
Yeah, I want
and
people to
know.
Don't
want that on a social, you know, cultural level. You know. And then, so you open the doors, you let them in, they come in more, and then next thing you know, you got mosques everywhere, and they're having 4 or 5 times the number of kids that your people are, and then they take over. And then when they reach your, you know, strong minority, they become violent, and they take over violently. It's a thing, and he's talking about it, you know, but it's a real issue, and people they want to just joke about it and be like, oh no, you're just a Islamophobe or.
No, these people are brainwashed.
Yep.
People that say that type of shit are brainwashed.
Because it doesn't happen overnight.
We call them CNN watchers.
Like, one of the basic strategy that I've heard is that, like, a Muslim man will take a wife, right? And he'll sleep with her, and she'll pump out a bunch of kids. Then she gets on welfare for all those kids. Then he becomes her landlord, and she gets on government housing or whatever. He starts taking on all that money. Then he buys the properties next door, and he starts practicing Islam in that area. Then he takes over the whole neighborhood. He takes multiple wives because he's allowed to, I guess, and with his religion. Then he does it with more and more women, more and more kids, more and more welfare, more and more government income from housing. He takes over like a whole subdivision, and then sooner or later, that subdivision is only Sharia law, and their practices there. And they're just getting funded by our tax dollars. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like a super simple ridiculous strategy. It takes time, but like it seems to be real effective. And
They're playing the
taking
long
over.
game, not the short game.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because they're not really. Most of these people aren't that bright. I mean, they're not. The average IQ is what, 68. So
Something like that.
yeah, I mean, I know they're way below the fucking standard, and for them to be able to do that, I mean, that's actually pretty intelligent. If I was going to take over a country, that's exactly what I would kind of do.
But the individual isn't the one coming up with the idea. They're learning this from others.
Yeah,
and just mimicking
somebody in power is teaching them and allowing them to do these things, and they're like, for me allowing you to do this, I want some certain kickbacks, and that's how you see people like Gavin Newsom and shit, and Tim Walz and crap.
I'm voting Bernie Sanders started this. We should execute Bernie Sanders. Dude. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Smallies, with all the fraud that they were doing, they didn't individually come up with all those fraud ideas. They're all going to the same building and doing it. Of course, there's an organized effort to do that. They didn't all just like everybody independently. Oh, let's do this really cool fraud. We can make millions, and we'll all just happen to be in the same building. I don't know why.
We'll all just happen to go to the same state in the same town,
right?
And we'll all do the same fraud.
Oh, wonderful!
Well, they're learning it from somebody. Somebody is allowing them to do. Somebody taught them, like, hey, I've heard from some people that report to me that this is a very unsecured, like, there's not a lot of oversight in daycares and healthcare and shit. We could fraud the U.S. taxpayers out of millions, if not billions. And they're like, go set this up. I'm in charge here. I'll protect you. If anybody comes knocking, I'll put laws in place and I'll harass them. I'll use the police force against them and stuff. And you just give me a bunch of kickbacks.
Yeah, I mean, we used to have a high trust society, trust but verify, right? But now we're not only not a high trust society anymore, they're not even verifying. So they can commit these frauds and nobody from government is going, hey, this seems a little odd. Maybe we should actually have somebody go check this out.
Yeah, the people that were whistleblowing, they're like, shut up. You're under arrest. You're inciting racial tension.
Right.
I'm surprised we haven't been arrested, honestly.
If we were in the UK, we would be.
Yeah, no shit. Well, that was your gospel for this Saturday. I hope everyone's enjoyed it. Really like this game, man. Go follow him on Twitter. If you're in Harlem over there in New York, beat a Muslim and then go to the freaking thing. His sermons. That's a joke. I didn't really mean it. All right, guys. Well, it's time to we got quite a bit of it. We got to go balls deep into the Twitter files, guys. So let's go ahead and hit the intro and we'll get on with it.
It's time for some weird shit on Twitter. It's time for the Twitter files.
All right, guys. So as reported last week, a judge blocked... Attempted. No, she blocked it because they stopped doing it. And then they were going to go ahead and they issued articles of impeachment to get rid of this judge who blocked a Supreme Court's decision. And as soon as they were filed, she was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, honestly, they should have just completely ignored it. No lower judge has authority over a Supreme Court decision.
Yep, but she went ahead and she dropped it, and she's not blocking it anymore, even though she legally couldn't.
Right.
But, I mean, I still think the articles of impeachment should continue.
Oh, absolutely.
But they're not going to do it now because she went ahead and she overturned her own ruling. But it doesn't matter. This shit needs to stop. If we start impeaching some of these fucking judges, I guarantee a lot of this shit ain't going to happen anymore.
Yeah, she needs to be impeached.
And look at her. She looks like a fucking Karen. Actually, she looks like a dude. But that's me. Now, what if Netflix remade the TV show Friends?
Oh, God.
I'm going to mute the music. There's Ross. That's Rachel. She, her. Of course, she needs the pronouns. Chandler. Okay, I'm going to say this is going to sound weird. I would fuck Chandler. So, Phoebe looked like she ate 4 Phoebes. And now the water is toxic. Monica. Yeah, Joey. Yeah, we see Joey.
I think it's pretty accurate. If they were to try and remake it today, they would do something like that.
Yeah. Well, that's what Netflix does. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm surprised, shocked, and amazed that they released the new Little House on the Prairie remake, and they're all white. Now I'm like, okay. I was shocked, but once again, I would fuck Chandler. And this is fun. The things that doesn't happen happens. Massachusetts Mayor Brian DePena was just arrested by the FBI for money laundering and wire fraud charges.
Oh, shocking.
I'm so surprised.
It's like it's like the stuff they say never happens. I don't get it. I don't understand why. All right. Now this makes me very happy. 3 executions in 3 states on the same day. A sequence that the U.S. hasn't seen in more than 16 years. Carlos Rodriguez was executed by lethal injection in Oklahoma Thursday morning for killing his girlfriend. About 30 minutes later, Anthony Darrell Hines was executed in Tennessee for the murder of a motel maid. And then Jeremy Williams was executed in Alabama later Thursday for the rape and murder of a 5-year-old. I'm guessing he's the pedo.
Yeah, I think he was the delivery driver or something. I've been seeing it on social media.
That was fucking disgusting because there was like literally cameras on there. They saw him do it. But I hope they burn in hell. Fuck them. We need to bring back more executions. We need to make it public.
Oh yeah, that's part of the
proven to reduce crime.
The word completely left my brain. Deterrent is actually for people to know and see.
Actually, I think we're wrong about that. This is the FedEx driver.
Is it? Oh yeah.
And it was a 7-year-old. Yeah, this is because I remember the black and white video. But
he was also sentenced to death.
Yep. Yeah, but he'll be on fucking death row for like, 20 years before they finally get around to doing it?
Appeal and do a bunch of other shit.
I've said this before. You get 1 year of doing any appeals if you can't convince anyone that you're for a new trial, that there's new evidence, stuff like that. The execute proceeds. And that's me being nice for 1 year. Because, mistakes can happen. That is understandable. But if there's actually video evidence of the motherfucker, it's an open and shut case. How are we even debating half this shit? Just proceed with the death penalty.
There are a lot of murders that happen that you can kind of see the situation, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. This is pure evil. I think there are things that evil is the right word for. And, yeah.
A 7-year-old is dead because of some sick fuck. I hope they speed that shit up. North Carolina police have arrested an individual, good Lord, who allegedly beat Christian Phillips with a baseball bat for honking at him. His name, Stanley Shockey. Watchers immediately ignores this story because it is black. Is that what we're going for? Are we guessing that he's black and he's attacking another white person?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's see. Yes, it is. I love it when they hide this thing because it's making it more revealing. We should place bets on it now.
Right.
So yeah, this is why I have a gun with me in the car at all times.
Right. At least you'd have a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
There's no at worst.
Well, I don't know. If it was a black person killing another black person, they don't really report that either.
That's true. They really don't.
Or they say they're both white.
Yeah.
At least the arrest records.
I was having a discussion online about that the other day because they were talking about how they make how people make that false claim that or they like to use numbers of like, well, whites kill so many more people than others. It's like in the United States. I'm like, you realize that we're a majority population white. So if you just go by the numbers, roughly 50% of people are killed by whites. In UK, they'll say that it's like 90%. I don't know if that's true or not.
It's not.
But then when you look at the actual individual cases and you see picture after picture after picture of perpetrator that is a black man with white next to it.
Yeah.
It happens in the UK.
I see it down here all the time. And because I checked that busted website because for our county, it's predominantly Hispanic. So the majority of the rest are all Hispanics. I'm not saying every single one, but every once in a while you see a black guy and a cracker in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all listed as white. I'm like,
I wonder if they're putting the wrong race on purpose. I wonder if white's not the default, do they have to scroll down and
they're just fucking it's just too much.
Select white.
Well, yeah, but you think about it. White is W. It's at the very bottom if they're going alphabetical. Black is like right on top. So technically, by that thought process, everyone should be listed as black.
But personally, I mean, because I've heard both arguments, I think it's deliberate because like the UK does it, you know, we do it, and not every place does it, but certain cities are far worse than others. You know, I think it's because it's.
I think every city does it. I haven't seen one of those fucking counties or like cities where they didn't put white. So
it didn't used to be that way.
People need to start getting fined for putting the wrong race.
Yeah, no shit. Or I want to go get arrested, and then no, that won't work because I want to get arrested and they have them put white. I'm like, I'm gonna sue them for like racial discrimination, and I'm like, oh wait a minute, I am white. Fuck. Okay. But yeah, Kristen Phillips, a mother and DoorDash driver from North Carolina, was nearly beaten to death after she honked at a man for stopping at a green light.
Mm-hmm.
I would have done the same damn thing. Someone's like stopped at a green light, I would have honked like, hey, it's green, dude.
Yeah, those people that aren't paying attention.
All right, well, Florida officially thanks Economic Developer of the Year, Mondami, with Savage Times Square. I love it. They paid for an ad in New York thanking him for causing so much bullshit in the city where companies are leaving New York and going to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I love Florida. I mean, I love Texas too, but like if I got to move, I'm probably going to move to Florida if I ever decide to move to another state. Or depending on like the hurricane forecast. Right. Let's see here. A catering truck, a secret airplane switch, and a decoy Air Force One. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard this, but Trump was, Iranians were threatening to kill him. They got word of it, so they got him onto another plane off of Air Force One under the closure, and he flew on another plane. Yep. Now there's a bunch of backlash because now all the reporters that were on Air Force One and weren't told are like, well, our lives were in danger and you left it. Yeah, well, what if they would have told them? It would have leaked and they would have known they were on another plane.
Yeah, their lives would have been in danger if they were with him anyway. There's always a risk anytime you're around the president. Something can happen.
I like how they were like, the president is more important than you are. Of course we have to protect him. Yeah. You're nothing. You're just come on TV and lie to everybody. Right. He's actually doing stuff to protect you.
What they don't tell you though is that they did inform the Fox reporters and they went on the plane with Trump. Well, so, you know, I mean, you can only take so many reporters, right. So you know.
I guess they use like a box truck or catering or
they smuggled them in on like a catering truck.
People were trying to insult that. It's like, oh, you know, you're not winning if that's what you're doing. It's like, no, that actually is winning. It's because it's a smart strategy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a distraction. That's part of defense. If you have a credible threat, you do what you got to do, even if it doesn't look pretty.
I would have loved to see him put on a disguise and pretend to be one of the ground crew with
just a big old black fake mustache and like he's got the wig,
a hard hat, a bandana covering his face, just like a regular, you know,
acting Hispanic
airport worker carrying luggage.
Right, and they were complaining that they had to put the blinds down. It's like, why would they do that? Because a sniper can see through the window. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be a genius to figure this stuff out.
But this is reporters, sir. They're not exactly all right.
True.
No.
Let's see here. Anthony Fauci's successor, Jay. Holy shit, I can't say that name.
Shit crazy.
There you go. Blast Fauci for covering up allegedly 82% miscarriage rates for pregnant women taking the COVID vaccine. Oh, yeah. This was stupid. I've actually had a friend I was sort of fucking that she was pregnant and she went when this whole COVID thing started and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get the COVID vaccine. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're having a kid, you could miscarriage. Or it could be you could fuck up that kid up. It's like, no, it's not. It's perfectly safe. I was like, bullshit. And of course, Fauci came out and he said, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Even knowing the whole time that almost close to 100% of women wound up losing babies because of this.
First off, there was 0 pregnancy studies.
No, they didn't study half of it. They didn't study majority of it.
They found one of his emails where he was saying like, hey,
it was text message.
It's not safe for pregnant women at all. At all, 0% safe for pregnant women, and then you know, there's never going to be any redress or payouts.
He got a pardon, and it's signed that no one can sue for any of this bullshit.
Yeah, because my wife and I, we had like 2-3 miscarriages when we were trying. Remember how long it took us to have a kid? We were trying for years.
So that's because you were using the wrong hole. That's not how pregnancy works.
No, but seriously, people were warning about this stuff because there was a lot of evidence coming out in different hospitals, and they were seeing a significant increase in this, just like they saw a significant increase in the DOD, showed an increase in difficulty getting pregnant. It wasn't causing infertility, but difficulty in getting pregnancy.
And then when we found out we were supposed to have twins and one of them didn't make it, we were like devastated and like, what the fuck is happening?
That sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And then you get banned on social media for
saying.
You know how many doctors have like lost their licenses or their reputations completely destroyed for telling the truth? Most of them not even like flat out just this is what you need to do. Just like, hey, look, I have questions about this. We need to study this more before we do it. And they were fucking basically blackpilled.
Like we need an actual medical study because obviously it didn't happen. And when I try to tell people that, I'm like, you see, in fact, you know, the study that they did do before they released it or made it approved it. Was so ridiculously small, it's not even funny. And they said that it had 100% effectiveness. That's only because one person more than the other group, than the placebo group. They considered that 100%.
The thing is with that is that I knew it was going to be a clusterfuck the moment that they basically passed where no one could be sued for taking the vaccine, and then they tried to mandate it. You do something like that, you know it doesn't work or it's got serious side effects.
So what really sucks is that the jobs that my wife and I had at the time, they required us to.
I had to do it too.
Couldn't work.
Yeah, I had to wind up taking it, and like afterwards, I regretted it. Like literally, I took the vaccine, and I was about to go on vacation, and I was literally in bed for 4 days out of my vacation because I just felt fucking my body was just dead.
It was so dangerous. It's like, and even then, they already knew by that point. By the time the company I worked for mandated it. They already knew that if you already had COVID, if you took the vaccine, you were 4 times more likely to suffer a severe adverse effect. But they still mandated it. I'm like, I already had COVID. Here's my doctor's stuff. It already shows I already had it.
Yeah, you know? It's called your body's it's already built up a tolerance. Right? It's used to it.
I have not had it since. I got it early on in the whole thing. I have not had it since, not once. But they wanted to mandate it. Of course, I said no and put in my 2-week notice and moved down here.
Yeah,
I didn't go ahead and be fired. I went ahead and did that because I was like, you know, I'm going to go ahead and move so I can just go down and get another job. And luckily, the company.
I wish STDs were like that. Once you get it once, it's out of your system. You never catch it again. Breaking: Seattle City Council approves $300,000 taxpayer-funded grant to support trans refugees. Basically, from other cities and states where they're not allowed to like cut off their PPs and whatnot, they're traveling over to Seattle. And they're letting them do it there.
There is no states in the United States that don't allow adults to do that.
No, these are for kids.
Oh, for kids.
Yeah. Okay. Where, you know, it's fleeing from hostile states to get sex change surgery. Basically, they're saying that you're under the age of consent where you can't really do that. If you're 18 and that, you can go in the doctor, they'll do it. And if you're under that age, then you need that, you know, the government's already said, yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't honestly, I don't think it should be legal because it's a mental illness and all we're doing is affirming a mental illness.
Yeah.
But there are no states where it's illegal for adults.
Well, the way I look at it, and I still do, if you're 18, you're a guy, and you feel like you're a girl, and you want to go get your dick and balls cut off, go for it. Because you know what? You're already ballless as it is. You have been.
I think you should have to wait until you're 25, and that's like, on average, that's when your brain is fully developed. Like, yeah, you can.
I agree that they should move everything to that point. If you want to drink and smoke, it's 25. if you want to join the military, 25. Because I still think joining at 18 is bullshit. And if they don't let you do all, well, I'm talking about you're not allowed to do any of the adult shit when you're out of the military.
Yeah, true.
So either that or they give you like a specialized card saying, I served, I can drink now.
That's been an argument since the 80s. Seriously, where people are like, well, if you have military ID, you should be able to go into a bar or whatever. Because because seriously, like if I was in Germany, you know, where the drinking age is younger, you don't have to be 21.
Yeah, isn't it like 18?
Yeah.
17?
It's actually younger than that.
Some places are like 16.
Yeah. Well, back when I was in, I don't know if it may have changed, but
it's probably 12 now.
Yeah, like legal. Yeah, women were legal at 16. You know, you didn't have to worry about getting arrested because the local girl, you know, came to your barracks.
Right. because you made her had like 20 orgasms in the tank when you banged her, and she couldn't get over it. She's like, take me with you. Back
That's
to
why we
America."
call him
GI
Long
number
Dong
one.
James.
Yep.
GI number 1.
All right, so awoke another farm attack in
Oh,
South
no.
Africa again. A 70-year-old white farmer was tied to his bed, stabbed, and tortured for hours. I thought we got majority of these people out, but I mean, people are still staying around there, and it's fucking stupid. I know. Remember, we flew out a bunch of them from over there and granted them amnesty here in the U.S. That's asylum.
Yeah.
That's what an asylum is supposed to be.
And like,
They're actively being hunted and trying to be murdered.
like, what is up with Africa and all the criminals that come out of Africa? I don't understand. When there was God, what's it called? Like a carnival, right?
Yeah.
Like around here, one of those little fun parks, you go and play games, and you ride the roller coaster and fucking Ferris wheel and shit, right?
Yeah.
Almost every single person that worked there, except the girl that probably took the tickets, was from South Africa. And I was asking all of them, I was like, "Are you from South Africa too?" And they're like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "What are you doing here in America, working at a carnival?" Because I thought that was like a local thing. And like, no, we come in from overseas. I was like, "Don't you want a better job? Like, you probably don't make that much working at a fucking operating the little Ferris wheel at the carnival." And he's like, "Well, all of us are criminals. We can't get regular jobs." And I was like, "Huh, that's fucking weird."
Plus, we got all the rape that comes into
Yeah.
the place. Okay, this is fucking what the fuck. Nanny who decapitated a girl, then carried her head through the street screaming Allah Akbar will be freed just after 5 years in a psychiatric ward after doctors cured her.
That's bullshit.
That was ideological.
Bullshit. They've done studies where they ask psychiatrists and psychologists. They had a pool of like 2,000 or more of them, and they were like, "Have you ever cured anybody?" All of them said no, except for one. And he was like, "I cured one patient, and it was a very, very minor case of PTSD, like super minor. Like the boyfriend slapped her one time." And then like, that was it.
I gave her an ice pack and she was fine.
That was it. You cannot cure mental illness. There's no cure.
Besides, like I say, that's ideological.
Yeah.
If she didn't cut that kid's head off because I don't know. I mean,
White little girl, Muslim.
yeah. I don't know why she would do that to a little girl.
I don't know why you would do that for anyone. I don't care if they're a girl, boy, adult,
Well,
child.
it's
I mean,
in their
that's just
nature.
all fucked
Understanding
up.
Islam, I can understand why they would use their ideology to do it for a lot of different reasons. I'm not aware of anything in Islam that okays it for a little girl. I'm not sure. I mean, I know that they definitely can treat non-Muslims differently than Muslims.
She probably sneezed and the little girl said,
But-
"God bless you," and she
Yeah,
lost her
probably.
I don't
Right.
see what that would be okay with that.
I'm not okay with any of this. This bitch
See,
should have gotten the
yeah.
death penalty.
We have working minds. That's why we can't understand the shit that goes through these retards' heads.
I agree.
So this is what we're going to do. One of these weeks, we're going to come in here and we're just going to drink for like 3 straight hours nonstop. And then we'll review these. Maybe our drunk brain will tell us like,
Yep.
we can like, oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Well, they definitely did not cure her.
No.
She will continue to be a danger.
I hope she finds,
This is a cure for that kind of stuff.
I hope she finds the bus, the Jesus bus at 80 miles an hour so she could,
Yeah, she should have been hanged.
Let's see here.
At
One
dawn.
of the men pretending to be a woman who was charged in the murder and torture of a little boy is out on bond. I showed you guys the clip of that where they found that house and there were just a bunch of trans people living there and they murdered that boy.
Oh yeah.
This is the before and after, not the body, so don't worry about it. But look. So this is one of them. And let's see here. Yeah. This person right here, I'm going to see if they had the picture of her. Because she looked fucking normal. She looked like a sweet, nice, beautiful girl. And then she turned into that. That looks fucking horrible.
I see that a lot, especially on the left, and
Yeah.
where it's just like normal, sweet-looking girls, especially, and then suddenly,
Yeah. I believe strongly that whatever you take in and hear all the time, like you become that.
yeah,
If you surround yourself with positivity and stuff, you become a positive person. And that's
How
why
does
a
that
lot of
work? I'm
peop-
like the most negative motherfucker
That's
you'll
why
ever
you look
meet.
like shit all the time.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And when you're on the left,
But I have
and
an
all
awesome beard.
you wake up and you think hate, and you dream hate, and you sleep hate, and you like fuck, you wake up hateful, and you hate everything, and everybody around you is the same way. Like you turn into shit like that. That's why I think a lot of people on the left look fucking awful.
Constantly miserable.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
Well, missing a miserable former President Joe Biden's cancer has spread and is causing him significant pain, according to his son, Hunter Biden. Look, I don't wish cancer upon anything, on anyone. Karma. I'm just saying karma. You get what you get put in, but still, I mean, I hope.
That sucks, man.
It really does.
Fuck you for what you did to this beautiful country, but that's still
I still don't want to wish him any haste or badness. So, but now Obama on the other end. That's another subject for another day.
Fucking Michelle hates this shit.
Mike.
I blame Trump for the strain that's on our marriage right now. Like, that bitch fucking hated you forever. She's been saying it for 10 plus years. She fucking hated him. So I couldn't stand that N-word. You made my life miserable the whole time we were in the Oval Office. I'm like, God, man, that was before Trump.
Right?
So this bitch, I don't know if you guys saw it, but she did that.
You can't arrest me. I'm pregnant.
Or something. I don't know. And that's the dude. That's his card.
He's on a date with his new girlfriend.
Yeah. And yeah, she does it. And there's sheriffs and everything like that. And they just go to her house and they arrest her ass.
Yeah.
Hey, go figure. Actions have consequences.
What was her defense? It wasn't me. We have you on video. You can't arrest me. I'm pregnant. And take out some little handcuffs for the baby too.
Oh my God,
it's funny. You hear that on some of these body cam videos. I'm pregnant. So, then why were you fighting the cops?
And drinking a 40.
Yeah, she got a bottle of Crown Royal in one hand, and she's smoking 2 cigarettes with the other hand. Doing belly flops in the pool. Don't arrest me, I'm pregnant.
Right? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stupid bitches. It's like the same thing I've always said. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. North Dakota woman hacks her 2 kids to death in horrific, bloody rampage. What the fuck?
We see so much of that stuff these days. I've been watching a bunch of, like videos, cops, arresting women like that. And it's like,
why?
one right after another.
Look, if you don't want your kids, if you feel like you're going to do something like crazy or something to them, there's programs out there. You can put them out to adoption. You can literally take them to the fire department and just hand them to them. No questions asked. They don't care. As long as they just want to make sure the kids are safe, they'll find them a good home. But no, an axe is better. Fucking piece of shit.
They should put more PSAs out there for people. And just like,
I don't know, man.
Maybe people just don't know that there's these options out there, and they fucking feel stuck and crap. Not giving them any excuses. That's fucking awful. But there should be more PSAs like there used to be back in the day.
I don't know, man. Those PSAs do the opposite for me. Like every one of those troops fucking like stop smoking things out, like pops on the TV. I shit you not. I want a cigarette. I go outside and smoke a cigarette. I swear, I almost did crack because that fucking Johnny Depp fucking drug commercial. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? The frying pan. And then I went and made eggs. I shot heroin and then I went and made eggs.
You also see those mostly with single women. It occasionally will be married ones.
Yeah.
What the heck?
All right. So this is a grenade party. I don't know what a grenade party is.
Okay.
I guess it's a black thing.
No.
Throw a grenade into a party?
In the dating world,
shit.
There's a group of guys going out and they're looking for women to take home. Typically, there's one grenade, the fat girl.
Oh.
And then you have one of your buddies jump on the grenade so the other guys can move in and take the hotties.
I just call him my wingman. I would just have my wingman. He would help me out. He would
so that's when a guy's assisting you into hey, my friend. Very successful, happens to be single, he thinks you're very beautiful. Would you mind going and talking to him? He'd like to buy you drinks. That's a wingman. a grenade man is somebody that will
Oh, fuck
go
the fat
in
one.
and be like, yeah, I'll fuck the fat one. I'll jump on the grenade so she won't cock block the other hotties and you guys can move in. That's something completely different
I
from
did
a
not know
wingman.
that.
I did not know. I learned
that.
something new about
Yeah.
we should see. So this is a grenade party.
Uh,
Oh my
Oh
god.
God, that's horrible.
uh,
Okay, I'm not watching anymore.
I did not want to see that.
No.
I don't know what the fight was about, but you know.
Spray. Instant
We need
Tired of
funniness.
looking not tremendous? Very bad. Try new tremendous hair. One spray. Instant results.
holy
Wow.
shit.
Maybe more. Too much? Never. The best hair. Everybody says it. Tremendous hair. Bald? Tired of looking not
Maybe we should give Raul one of those. Okay.
Actually, it doesn't look bad with bald.
Not really. Federal judge has greenlight the Trump administration ending temporary protective status for thousands of Haitians. Good.
Yay.
That's the way it should be. However, they're getting letters to report to ICE, getting fitted for ankle monitors, which they should have been done for everyone, being offered $2,600 to self-deport. So they're
Again?
still doing, yeah, but these are Haitians. They were doing
Wasn't
that
it?
for like the other, like the Mexicans and like other ones that were crossing the southern border.
Wasn't it
These
like,
are the guys that had like protected status, I
Yeah.
think.
Wasn't it like $4,000 or $5,000 earlier?
No, I think it's always been like $2,600.
Yeah,
I thought.
When Trump first was like, you can self-deport on this app and you'll even get an incentive.
I thought it was just $2,500.
Yeah.
In fact, they increased it by like 100.
Who knows?
But
I've
don't
been wrong
remember.
before. I've
I
been
want
right
to say,
before.
yeah, because I remember hearing the numbers you did, but I didn't see it myself.
yeah, but yeah, goodbye
Yeah.
Haitians.
Weren't we saying that we should all self-deport to go on vacation and get some
Yes!
spending money? It was
Yep.
quite a bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, let's Google it. We got-
$2,600 is a
we
lot
got
of
it,
money
yeah.
in
Let's
Haiti.
see here.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Go to the Philippines and party for a week.
Oh no, I've
seriously.
seen the Philippines.
There is, I think I've told you guys this before. I've looked around places for a vacation that are super cheap once you get there. Get the plane ticket to get there is expensive,
Mm-hmm.
but actually vacationing there, you can spend a few $1,000s and have an amazing time.
Okay, so maybe this is what we're thinking. So I'll bring this back up here. So it launched with a $1,000 stipend in May of 2025 and was increased to $2,600 with a total relocation cost valued at because
Okay,
they're
so-
offering the free airplane ride and a hotel stay.
That must be where
okay.
the number we got.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay.
I was right.
Yeah.
And that's it, guys. That's the end of the Twitter pause for this week. Thank God I didn't end it on a grenade party. And also, my
Yeah,
testicles have now receded up into my abdomen because now I know what a grenade party is, what a grenade is. So if I ever go to a bar again, who's going to be my grenade guy? Who's going to be my grenade
But you
guy?
know, I don't think we ever had a name for anything like that back when I was younger.
I just called it a wingman.
Yeah,
because he'd go in like it's something like you said, but then if there were like two girls there, he would like get rid of the other one. He'd
Yeah.
fall.
Oh, yeah,
he'd basically fall on his sword. That's what we used to
was
call
she
it.
yeah.
ugly as fuck? Fat
Well,
and
sometimes.
ugly?
It's the same diff.
It was really more just to distract them. You didn't necessarily go home with them, but you distracted them.
Yeah.
Like
at
here's
the
a
club.
Drinky, here's a Drinky,
Yeah.
here's a
And you
Twinkie.
would have fun. You dance and do whatever, and they would feel good because they're the ugly one.
Yeah. I don't ever get attention. What? It's always my friend. Where is she, by the way? I don't know, baby, over here. Party. Twinkies and burgers.
Twinkies, Twinkies.
Cheeseburgers, Twinkies.
Pretty much, but we just didn't have a name for it.
Well, you know how over the years, terms change and
Yeah.
develop and stuff. And kids nowadays.
Yeah, we
Also-
talked about this last week. Like shell shock is now related to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
But the real fat ones, the ones that you guys are calling grenades, they're much more prevalent than they were then too. I mean, we had some.
Yeah, we
junkies
call
and
them
stuff.
linebackers now.
My God. I mean, I look at something like that. It's like that's just an entire room full of nothing but fat women. I mean, like fat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
They're
not
too
wearing
comfortable.
lingerie.
They're too comfortable. Back in the day when men would go to war, they'd just be at home worrying all the time. And like, I can't eat. I'm too nervous. Things like that. That's why women look so good back in the day.
Granted, there were some fat chicks out there, but they were few and far between.
Yeah, by comparison,
And now
we
it's like-
truly have an obesity crisis.
Oh yeah, and now it's like, don't make fun of the fat person. That's mean. You can't make fun of fat people anymore.
Well, little known fact, did you know, not this year because we finally got over to it, but McAllen was ranked the number one obese city for 6 straight years.
Yeah, do is just walk through the halls of where we work, and
But we are ranked in one of the top 10 safest cities.
No,
in
we're
the
not.
US. Yes,
Brownsville is. I got the alert
It's
yesterday on my phone.
Brownsville?
It's Brownsville.
So
I got an
where's
alert from
McAllen?
Allstate. There was like, is your city on the list? And it's actually ranked number 1. Brownsville is considered the safest city in the United States.
Okay.
Well, out of the
I didn't-
200 that they...
crime rate
I didn't
was
say
one of the
number
reasons
one.
why
I
chose
said
this
top
area.
10.
No, this is number 1. Brownsville's
one?
number 1.
Probably because SpaceX.
Well, we're not number
You
one.
probably, that's what I was
Seriously,
thinking.
The crime rate locally when I moved here, that was one of the reasons why it was chosen. Because I mean, one of the things I looked at in multiple different places was affordability, but also crime rate.
Yeah. Everybody
Violent
here's
crime rate.
fat and happy. Well, they're too fat to commit crime.
No shit. So what did they do? They were hungry and they ate all my McNuggets. Well, that's only a misdemeanor. But they also got my fingers too. I have my thumb.
Okay, calm down, Nubby.
Once again, that was your Twitter files and some more levity to go with it. It is now time for the question of the week, and this one is a good one. And we started a service, and unlike the other services, I think we got a winner on this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one, we started a service for motivating your employees. It's the OFO podcast, Employee Motivational Training. I think it has a great message.
Mhm.
It's very professionally done. Let's go ahead and hit our commercial for that right
This one's
now.
going to work.
Sales
Oh,
go
it's
on.
going to work. It's
Yep.
totally going to work.
Sales start next week, right?
Oh, yes. Yes. Seminars start next week. Go ahead and hit the commercial for it.
Let's face it, your employees need motivation. Well, fear not. The OFO podcast is here to help with this. Teaching your employees these 5 things will give them all the motivation they need. Remind them their job is to bring service to your business's needs, that their labor is what keeps you in business while keeping them employed, which in turn makes them an asset to your company. This will make them feel valuable to be a part of your company. However, you need to let them know by hiring them, it does cost you and your company a great expense. This will keep them motivated to keep showing up each day. Just remember the word slave. It works for every person you hire. Just look at all those happy and motivated people down there. So inspiring.
Yep. Just follow the word slave and everything works just right.
Uh-huh. I like it.
Oh, I directly ripped off Saturday Night Live
Oh yeah,
doing that.
I did not know that.
They had this is back when Saturday Night Live was funny and Ross Perot was running for president. They had someone go out there. It's like, I have a way of getting your people done. And it's like he went through those categories. I was like a big fat, you just follow slave and you can make all your employees happy. So it was a direct rip off of Saturday Night
I
Live.
didn't know that, but cool.
But it's so old. What is old is new. Now new again. All right. So question of the week. If you had to replace your phone's ringtone with the sound of one animal for the rest of your life, which animal are you choosing and why is it already ruining your social life?
With one animal for the rest of my life. Well, humans are animals, but I'm assuming we're not counting.
No, we're talking barnyard.
barnyard animals. A horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my wife will be like, yeah, that's him.
That's
That's my husband.
Put
nice.
0 thought into this. I wrote it down in my notes, and I don't have an answer. 'Cause I
Just
was like,
pick one. It's for
I'll
fun
just say
anyway.
I'll say a chicken.
Chicken.
Like
Rooster.
cock-a-doodle-doo or bark, 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 bark.
You said chicken.
Why not?
It covers both.
I'm gonna have to go with Rosie O'Donnell.
God damn it.
Oink, oink.
Trump made me fat. Now you were fat for a long time.
Have you seen her now? She said she got her facelift. She's like,
Awful.
I've been hit on by so many men because I got my facelift. I was like, yeah, because
No.
they're blind. They just want to see anything. But there's your question of the week. It's a silly one, opposed to like the normal ones I put on here, which are fucking morbid. So go ahead and leave your comment or question or answer, whatever below.
They're like, hey, looking good there. And like turn to their friend like, geez. Sometimes you gotta throw a compliment to the chuds so they don't kill you.
No shit. I agree with that 100%.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Well, it is time for the movie review. We're still in action August, and it's Arnold month because he is the star. So, got a really, really interesting movie this week. So, go ahead and hit the intro for that.
Welcome to Action August, where the brave collide. The heroes in my spotlight, there's nowhere to hide. From daring rescues to battles so fierce, join us on this ride as we break down each piece.
All right, guys. So this week was AJ's pick, and we'll just I can't say we can't ever let him pick one because I actually kind of enjoyed this. But it reminded me how stupid it was to begin with.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be. It is. We watched Last Action Hero from 1993 with the help of a magic ticket and a young movie fan. His hopes and dreams is transported into the fictional world of his favorite action movie character. Once again, this was New York back in the 90s, 80s. I think it was supposed to have been the 80s because, I mean, if you look at New York back then, it looked fucking bad. It didn't look that bad in the 90s. But
Early 90s, yeah.
yeah, maybe. But why would he be going to see an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie when they have a ticket that can take him inside the movie and there are so many porn theaters there? Just saying.
They wouldn't let him in. He's a little kid.
Well, this is New York. This is New York.
ID at the door.
He can just walk and no, I'm 75. I'm like, okay.
I don't know. They let Pee Wee Herman in.
No, that's true. And let him do very interesting things.
Let him touch his Pee Wee.
Yes, he touched his Pee Wee. So yeah, this movie, it's fuck. This movie's kind of hard to describe. It's like if you took Roger Rabbit and Lethal Weapon and just threw it into a blender.
It's easy to describe. It's supposed to be stupid because it plays on the classic movie tropes.
Yeah, and that's they did get it right, but then even some were just the dogs jumping up into a pyramid. They're exceptionally well trained. I'm just like,
because it was.
I need another drink. So yeah, this movie bombed hard at the movie theaters. I mean, it bombed fucking
I saw it when I
hard.
was a little boy at a friend's house, and I fucking loved the movie. I thought it was fantastic.
It was PG-13, so I mean, it is made for young teens, and it does show. I mean, the violence isn't except for the one where the girl's almost going to be raped, his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a little non-PG-13-ish.
I don't know about that. Maybe I was just too young to understand at the time because he was like, teach her the meaning of silence or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good movie.
And she kicked ass.
That's right. Yeah, that was nice and cliche on that one. It worked really good.
Yeah.
I always thought it was funny because when she kissed the boy, imagine had they reversed the roles and a grown man kissing a girl his age.
They would all be on a registry right now.
It would be, but because it's a boy, it was fun.
Oh God.
Which goes to the show that boys and girls are not the same. The boy, he would always remember that for the rest of his life.
Oh,
yeah.
As a positive, he would be like, "That was amazing."
Well, you never know. The girl could come out to be have daddy issues, and she would have been like, "Well, that was amazing when I was a little girl. And this grown man, his whiskers felt like a Brillo." There are so many fucking cameos in this goddamn movie. It's not even funny. You got Robert Patrick reprising his role as fucking the T2, fucking T1000.
Something I love about him, he rode to, where was it, Dearborn on his bike, and he joined the protest to roast pigs and shit against
Oh,
Like
really?
the anti-Islam protest.
I do follow him on
awesome.
X. The guy is really funny.
Mhm.
He's really American first, so I have no problem with that. We also got Sharon Stone. She did a brief cameo as her psycho whatever. Danny DeVito's in this movie.
As
He
the cat.
has to play the cartoon cat. Yes, the cartoon. In fact, the funniest fucking thing I still think in this is like close to the beginning of the movie where they're already in the new movie world, and they're pairing up fucking different police officers, and they're like, all right, and like the Samson and the rabbi. I am. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Oh man.
Uh,
I mean, a stupid but funny scene is when they're at the rooftop funeral and he's like, "Help me! I'm still alive! Get me out of here!" And he starts running with the body. It's just so dumb but hilarious. Oh my god, he needs a doctor. He's
The
just
thought is
running
about
around.
to pass gas for the
Yeah.
final time.
Just running around with a corpse.
Uh,
That's what's funny about it.
Yeah, hilarious.
It's ridiculous, but it's funny because
we got Magneto. He from the X-Men movies. He was
Mhm.
in this one. He
Plays
played Death.
Yeah.
So it's a stupid movie. It's not going to win any awards. It shouldn't have bombed in the movie theaters. Honestly, I think it was before its time. If they would have waited to like the late '90s, early 2000s, and done this movie, I think it would have been a major hit.
I think people were expecting it to be a serious action movie. And
Yeah.
that's what happened. They're like, "Oh, it's a dumb kids movie."
But I mean, it does all the tropes. Like when they go into his apartment and he just like they're walking in, he just fires 2 shots in his closet and he opens it up and the dude falls out. He's like, "How'd you know he was there?" He's like, "Oh, there's someone in my closet trying to kill me."
There's always a guy in the closet. It cost me a fortune in closet doors. You know?
And you look, he's got like the
All
same shirt, the same jacket, the same
gun.
jeans, everything. I mean,
Yep.
we should have just waited off on this movie to like spoof April spoofs because it is a spoof movie. That's exactly what it is. It's spoofing all these stupid ass action thrillers and cop dramas and stuff like that. I mean, like really, they take it to absurd levels. Like instead of like calling Child Protective Services, his captain makes like the little boy his partner. I'm like, what?
Exactly. But you know, when you think about it, a lot of that's ridiculous. But you see the same kind of thing in like kids' cartoons where you have a child superhero out there fighting major bad guys. It's completely ridiculous. You're not gonna have a 9-year-old kid doing that.
I blame Batman for starting that off.
Oh yeah,
right.
The boy
Let me
wonder.
just get some orphans and they're crime fighters now.
Well, what does he do? Well, he was a trapeze professional trapeze.
And you couldn't find a female version of that?
Doesn't he replace Robin when Robin gets too old and then he replaces him with another boy?
Yeah, Dick Grayson gets replaced by Tim Drake. Well, Tim Drake was one of them. And then Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing.
So was Batman
then
really into younger
Damian.
boys and so he just did replace them when he got too old?
Well, he feels bad for him because he was also orphaned as a little boy.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, he's had a lot of Robins. I think like
See, that's my point.
Off the Seth MacFarlane series that they did, I think that's who did it. Like the Dark Knight Returns, he gets a girl to play Robin, which I should have been because as long as she's of legal age, then you could fuck Robin.
That's right.
So I mean, Batman needs a stress
You
relief.
should have just always had Robin because Robin's such a freaking gay man.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's a girl's name.
He's got a thing for women that are dressed as cats.
True, or just women in leather in general.
Because he banged Catwoman, he was in love with her like crazy, and then who was the other one? Cheetah.
Yeah.
He like starts flirting with her real bad. He's like, "I'm so hard right now." He's all tied up. Starts flirting with her so he can get out. She can let him out.
I think there's one that it's like an anime movie. It's on the server. It's Batman and Harley Quinn, and like Nightwing gets captured by Harley Quinn, and like tied up and everything like that. And she's just bored. She's like, you know what? And she just fucks him. And like later, like Batman comes and they're like, she's tickling him and stuff like that. And he's like, what the fuck's going on? And like he like kind of figures out that they fucked. And he's like, what the? It's like,
anyways, let's get back on track. So the reason I picked this movie is because it's about an action hero and it's Action August.
yeah. And it's an Arnold movie.
It was a good pick, honestly.
It's good. I didn't really have any problems with it. I mean, it was stupid, but I mean, it's made to be stupid. So I mean,
just by the title alone, the way that they have the title Last Action, it's clearly supposed to be a spoof comedy.
Yeah. I will say it is kind of genius. I did like the video store scene. I thought that was fucking genius. Like, I can prove that he walks in there and it's T2, but it's with Stallone. I was like, that's fucking genius. And then his answers are always like, why is every woman here attractive? No one working in a video store should be that attractive. Why are there so many attractive women? And Arnold's answer is dead on, because it's California.
Yeah. In the 90s, that was true. Nowadays, probably not.
Yeah, and now you got a bunch of Muslims. You can't even see their faces. They could be very attractive under there. We just don't know. Obviously, there is no nudity whatsoever in this. It's a
but
PG-13.
there is some babes.
Oh yeah, there are some
babes.
definite babes in this one. So 0 for nudity.
Yeah, the closest thing to a sex scene is when a woman kisses the boy.
Yeah, true. That's about as much as you're going to get turned on here as
the
a
acting
grown-ass
right there.
woman kissing like a 12-year-old.
And he will never forget it for the rest of his life.
So movie rating. What do you give this?
Movie rating, I give this one a 4.
A 4?
I really liked it. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's
entertaining. It's entertaining slop, and it didn't go too long. It didn't like drag out where like the jokes just got fucking stupid. It like it had a good middle, beginning, and ending. So, James, what did you think about it?
I'm going to give it a 4.5, partly because I really like Portal stuff, because that's what I write.
That's his thing.
You know,
He loves your Portal.
yeah, I love Portal stuff. It's just.
I'm going to split the difference and do 4.25. That
go.
way it averages at 4.25.
Yeah,
Perfect.
So
that's a good rating.
that's a good rating. It's not as horrible as I remember it being, because I remember when it came out, I just really didn't like it, because I think it was the thing. I was expecting an actual Arnold movie, and this one is not. It's a comedy.
Kind of like, Kindergarten Cop, that kind of thing.
And it was weird. Like, I love Kindergarten Cop too. It's like one of my favorites.
It's a good movie.
So that was your movie
That was
review.
my other choice, but then I landed on Last Action Hero.
Yeah, it was. We got 2 more reviews left, and then Action August is done, and we'll be moving back to Sci-Fi September. So, I've already gotten some very interesting sci-fi pornos in mine. It's going to be like, you will believe how many ET pornos they are out there. God damn. So
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, don't force us to watch porno, please.
From memory, I kind of already did. I mean, some of those I said were straight porn, basically.
Close, yeah.
And those are softcore and just nudity. It's not actual pornography.
Wait until I make you watch Caligula.
What the fuck? Oh, I guess. I'll see what that
All right, so that was your top 10 list. Well, that was your fucking movie review, and we're moving on to the top 10 list. So go ahead and hit intro for Ram's top 10 out of context spots, please.
Ram's got voices running through his head. Ram's riding is about to penetrate your mind. Here's Ram's top 10 out of context thoughts.
All right, Ram, take it away.
Yeah. So, number 1. The 90s were actually wild if you didn't live through them. You could leave your small children home alone all day by themselves and finish your work shift before you came home and checked on them after finding out that they got robbed at knife point. And number 2, what kind of loser only has one friend that's 7 to 8 times his age? And number 3,
Ghetto?
defund the police made us lose out on hot lady cops in leather outfits.
I agree.
Number 4, the Beach Boys would have changed the lyrics to California Girls if they could see it now. And number 5, we all would have immediately stolen a porno in this situation. All of us.
All of us. We were talking about that. We were talking about that even before the show started.
I have no doubt in my mind, all 3 of us would have immediately stolen a porno first thing after finding out that you could do that. And it's time to steal a porno, and that's what
I want to be the pizza
that's
man.
Probably one of the deleted scenes in the Blockbuster.
Probably.
It's him just tucking a porno into his pocket. All right. Can we please bring back 90s women? They were so hot. Number 7, don't ask me to be a pallbearer for somebody's rooftop funeral. I'm not carrying that fat shit down 40 flights of stairs. Number 8, even grandma mobsters were evil. What the fuck is with all these guns and the purses? Number 9. If only killing certain people were so acceptable these days. And number 10. I'll be back with another Rams top 10 next week, so stay tuned.
Ooh. That's a good one. That was a good one.
Like,
But yeah, I like that. I'll be back. You know, I was gonna say that. You say it in every movie.
People expect you to say it.
you got to find a way to put it in there. Ever since he did that Terminator,
It's
you
fucking
gotta say it.
iconic.
I think he did it in his first movie, Hercules, like Hercules in the City or something like
Might
that.
have, but I don't remember. I mean,
Have you
I
watched
barely
it?
remember that movie.
I don't remember the movie, but he was like bodybuilding, and
Yeah.
the whole movie is about him being a bodybuilder. It's not the Hercules one, but it's like for like 2 minutes he's talking about coming. He's like, I'm coming in the gym. I come home to go to the girls, and I'm coming at home. And he's like, I'm coming all the time. Ugh. I don't want to think of Arnold coming.
His early stuff like that was really terrible.
Yeah, he didn't have the acting quite down.
He hasn't really had his acting like a lot. Like his acting, I think that's why, like in Terminator 1, he only had like 12 lines. Because I mean, he didn't even have an expression. He was just like motionless. So perfect role. I don't know how he
was
made it for
playing a
fucking
robot. What did you want him to do?
tap dancer. I
Disco?
want him to tap dance.
Hey, honestly, the only person that I think ever played the role of Terminator better than Arnold was Summer Glau in the series.
Oh yeah, she did
Yeah,
really well.
she did great. Like when she would fire the weapon, she would not blink. Arnold had a hard time not blinking. when
That's
he
why they
fired.
made him on sunglasses.
Well, they did give him really big guns.
True. But yeah, that was something that she practiced over and over and over, firing without blinking so she could keep that straight face. I thought that was awesome.
That's dedication. Plus, if you're going to like shoot a load into her face, all in her eyes.
Absolutely. You gotta go. And she is a babe. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you like that kind of, I do. So you know,
Like, look, I've already dated like the gold diggers, the emotional and abusive. Give me the AI robot.
The AI robot.
Give me the AI robot. All right, guys. Well, it is now time for the douchebag of the week, and boy, we got a ghetto one to this one. All right, go ahead and hit the intro for that. All right, guys.
I love
So,
that song.
as some of you may or may not have known, that there was this person playing a game, and she got a will upset, and she hit someone, and this is a stupid bitch that did it. So let's watch it. I'm gonna mute it. So yeah. So as you can see, she was going for a layup, Miss Sophie Cunningham, and I'm gonna call her. What is it? Dijon. I'm gonna call her like Dijon mustard. And she fucking attacked her and like basically hit her in the head. We can get a nice little close-up view on this.
Mhm.
So $5 says that's a wig.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yep.
yeah.
Black women's hair is terrible.
Oh yeah.
Fucking looks awful.
It's a Brillo pad. So anyways, a lot of people have been fucking upset about this chick. Including the Attorney General over there in Florida. He basically said if this happened over there, he'd be charging her with assault and battery.
Mhm.
They can't do that, but it would be nice if they could.
Well, it's funny though.
It's a sport. It's part of a sporting event. Yeah, I mean it.
No, but this shit is intentional. They've been attacking her for a long time.
I know, but I've been listening. I watched some video of this actual lawyer, and he was going over. They can do some things, but they can't charge them with assault and battery. If it was like after the game and they did that, then they could. But as is a game, you should be getting used to. It is a physical game.
Or if it continued, like if she
Yeah.
did that and then she kept pounding on her. or
Yeah, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Fined, penalized, ejected from the game. Well, she was ejected. from
Yeah.
the game.
And when here's another look at it,
That
and that was
is-
flagrant.
and that's in slow motion, and that looks like a hard ass hit.
Oh yeah.
something. Yeah.
And what did she do right after she was ejected? White
Right.
privilege.
From the locker room, she couldn't even wait. In the locker room, she tweets that out. White privilege. So this bitch grew up If I'm not mistaken, her dad was like a real big sports player, like super rich family. Grew up in a nice neighborhood, big house, had all the privilege in the world. Went to fucking some sort of college because of her daddy's privilege.
I think it's South Carolina.
Sophie Cunningham grew up on a farm. She's fucking screaming about white privilege. You just punched a white woman in the face and nothing happened to you. If this was the 60s, you'd be hung.
Yeah, quickly. That's where the term lynchings come from. Well, it's not only that, but I mean, she goes out and she posts this white privilege, and then she basically later on, a few days later, she's like, no, it just had nothing to do with this. Or basically, she tries to weave this thing where she wasn't talking about like white privilege. She was saying that, if I was a white person and that was a black person I did it to, then I wouldn't have been injected or anything else. And then she basically turns it right around, basically saying, yeah, it was white privilege. It made no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I get what she's trying to say, that if the other person had did that to her, it wouldn't have been an issue.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think that...
It was flagrant.
The opposite.
Even black people are coming out and saying, it was flagrant. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, and like Ramner said, I've been hearing about that, where she's been getting assaulted a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Her and that other chick, the other white girl.
Caitlin
Clark.
There you go. She's she's the only reason anyone's fucking... Her and Sophie are the only reason anyone's watching these fucking games.
It's weird that I even know their names because I do not follow WNBA.
I don't either.
But I see it on the feed so much that...
So somebody broke it down and it made a lot of sense. So like, imagine all these angry black lesbians think that they own the game and they've been doing it for years and years and years. And this like beautiful straight white woman comes and starts playing and she's better than you. They're fucking upset, but like, fucking control yourself. Stop chimping out.
Well, she's getting some blowback. Thousands of people are calling for Reebok to drop their endorsement of this cunt after she attacked Sophie Cunningham. And look at her. She's ugly as hell.
That's a lot of makeup.
That's a lot of tape that's put on the fucking wig.
And a wig and fake eyebrows.
I love it how they fucking go walk around and says white privilege. Okay, then why aren't you using your regular hair? Last I checked, long blonde hair was specifically for white women.
Yeah, you weren't born with that hair.
Yeah.
Or there was
appropriating our culture.
Right?
Yeah, no, they bitch you when you do it to them. There was a story a few years back where some little white girl put little buns in her hair, kind of Princess Leia, things like that. And black people came out and said she's not supposed to. That's black culture. Black people do that. They're not allowed to. And I was like, well, if you want to be technical, Princess Leia did it back in the early the late 70s.
Right.
In Star Trek, they're called space buns for a reason. So they like to take it, but they don't like to dish it out. If that makes any sense. And then
they like to dish it out, but they can't take it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. That makes sense.
Now, this isn't related to this, but this is more of the WNBA bullshit. So a couple of NBA players or former NBA players decided they want to go ahead. They declared themselves to be part of the WNBA draft next May. And yes, I am going to be following this. I really hope they go through with it.
I think it's hilarious.
Because the way that they have the words rooted basically in the rule book, as long as I say I'm a woman, I can play in the WNBA. They don't, nowhere in there in the rules and the guidelines says you have to be a biological female to be able to play, which they should.
Or actually have surgery or anything.
No. I mean, it should be just, even if you have the surgery for you're a sex change, you still have a very big advantage because of all the testosterone. I'm sorry. It's still in your system.
Different bone.
Yeah.
So a whole lot of former NBA players, these are dudes. These were professional basketball playing guys. They claim to be women now so they can play in the WNBA, and they wanted to start their own team called the Balls. And it's got two basketballs hanging in a net. It's fucking hilarious. So then they had to have an emergency meeting for what is a woman, and they still can't come up with a definition. They said it's going to take them much, much more deliberation on what a woman is to come up with a solution.
And you know why? Because they've already fucked themselves. Because if you look into history, they had already had a player I think she retired in 2021, but she was there from the beginning, and she was considered non-binary. That means she doesn't consider herself female or male. And the same bitch that was she was still commissioner back then, celebrated her for it. That opened the door right there.
Yeah.
So as long as I say, you know, we should all identify as female, and we should all go into the WNBA draft.
I would do terrible.
We would get our asses
basketball player.
kicked still, but still.
I was pretty good when I was a teenager at basketball. I could jump pretty high, and I could reach the rim.
Yeah,
Couldn't
we're
really
40s
dunk.
now, so we're in our 40s now.
I bet the average male basketball team in high school could beat most WNBA teams.
Oh,
It's
They're
been proven time and time.
oh
again.
yeah. In fact, there was this rich dude he's still doing it. He's willing to put up $10 million for the world champion, whatever team it was. I think it was Nevada last year. WNBA team to fight just like the state championship basketball team from any high school, and see what would happen. He's like, whoever wins, I'll give them $10 million. And still, they refused to do it because they know they'd get their asses
It'd
kicked.
be embarrassing. It's kind of like the soccer.
Oh yeah, they were humiliated.
You know?
It was like 27 to 1, nothing.
The number 1 or the number 3 women's European team against a bunch of high school boys, and they lost terribly.
Oh, I mean,
It's like, yeah.
There is no comparison, man.
I was talking to
Just
Brandon about that as like what we should do is that you never hear this the opposite way. You never hear like a woman saying I'm a man and trying to compete in men's sports. You never see it. You never see it. What we need to do is we do UFC intergender matches. So we get female and male men. We get Ronda Rousey versus Conor McGregor. We put them in the cage. You know how much money people would make.
Oh God, yeah.
And I don't personally like Ronda Rousey. I think she can kick the shit out of me. I guarantee that. And I guarantee she can kick the shit out of a lot of men.
Which she has.
Yeah, she has. But like Conor McGregor or like someone like, put her in there with Brock Lesnar and see what happens.
She did an over-the-shoulder throw to some guy, busted his ribs really bad. Because he was like, just show me a move or whatever. And she's like, okay, you asked for it. Fucking went
She
home
was a
with
gold medalist. She was like a
broken
gold medalist in
ribs.
judo or
Something
she
like
medaled. So, okay. Well, anyways, moving on. So this is the gentleman that wants to be all that he can be in the WNBA. So, and no one really likes this guy. Actually, he's been kicked out of quite a few leagues, mostly because he's not from here. He immigrated from I can't remember, but he's a U.S. citizen. He worked hard, changed his name. He added freedom to one of his last name or something like that, and he loves America and he has common sense, and people fucking hate him for this. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see it. And mentioning which, here is Royce White, the other guy who said he's declared for the WNBA. He went in, he got himself a best wig. I think he looks beautiful and brave. I don't know about you guys. I think he looks beautiful and brave.
Oh, I think I might start betting on sports pretty soon. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I could pick a winner
I'm telling you, sir.
with ease.
What was it? Wilt Chamberlain back in like the 70s scored like over 100 points in a game. This guy would do it consistently. He'd be like,
I still say Larry Bird is my favorite. That guy could play
yeah.
and talk shit at the same time, and he would tell the other players what he was going to do and do it in front of their face and say, "You can't stop me."
I miss that. That's when I stopped watching basketball.
was
When
so
Jordan, Bird, Magic, I mean, when all those guys left, I just like it.
Yeah,
Because they talk shit and they didn't. They could back it up, but they could also take it too.
yeah.
They didn't go crying. He got me serving her.
Even the old school NBA players were like, Larry Bird was the best, and he called me the N-word to my face after I fell down, and he scored 3 points over my head, and I'm like, yeah, it's the best.
They respected it. They didn't like, you called me a name. Ugh. Bunch of fucking snowflakes.
Hey, do you guys remember Julia Stiles?
Yeah.
I
He's
bring that
invented
up
like
because
over 20,000
Ronda Rousey
women.
looks just like her, only bulkier.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They're basically face-wise, they look the same.
Well,
Or
it's
they
possible. He supposedly he bedded like over 20,000 women. So
Who?
him.
I don't know who he is.
You just said his name.
I said Ronda Rousey.
Oh, I thought you said
Julia Stiles.
Oh,
Julia Stiles, the actress, and Ronda Rousey.
Oh, I
look
thought you were
very
talking
much
about the
same.
basketball player.
No, I was just bringing
Julius.
it back to that because we
No.
were talking about Ronda Rousey a little bit ago, and it reminded. I was like, yeah, I remember when she first hit on the screen on the scene, she looked a lot like Julia Stiles.
I can see it.
But a lot buffer.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, athletic as opposed to more feminine. Anyway, I'll shut up.
Okay.
I
don't know where that came out. It came out of left field. All right, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I think all this shit is just funny. I mean, between players attacking other white players and like being called out on it, and the league still supporting them and like basically saying, "Oh, they're fine people. They're just out there. It was an accident." Bullshit. Between that and them can't even identifying what a fucking woman is in their own league, basically about to get hit with fucking real men that are going to be playing.
With the name women in the title, the WNBA.
This is all common sense. And I know for a fact when they were drawing the guidelines and rules for this fucking league, they never once thought we'd have to put biological female or female at birth in the guidelines for players, and now they're getting burned for it because they didn't.
Yeah.
It's their policies, and I guarantee if they weren't all for this whole trans rights bullshit, they would have already made a ruling saying no, they have to be a biological.
There was
but now they're kind of stuck because they're in the moment of like, I'm promoting this, but I can't just say no, they can't.
There was like hints back in the day, but there were movies that made fun of it. Like, what was it, Joanna Man?
Joanna Man's so awesome.
It's fucking hilarious. I saw that when I was a kid. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. Like, a guy pretending to be a girl playing against other girls. Like, fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, the NBA doesn't have these problems.
Right.
Like, I don't see a lot of women that's like, oh yeah, I'm a man, let me go play.
Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Yeah.
I mean, they could try. I think they're welcome to if they want to.
If they want to.
Like, you're probably gonna get killed out there.
Oh yeah,
right.
Some of these kids can fucking hit hard.
So that's your douchebag of the
They
week.
used to try to, use some propaganda, like, you see like that old movie, like She's All That or whatever. I can't remember. That's the wrong movie. But anyway, where the girl
Boys Don't Cry or something.
Something like where the girl pretends to be a boy. So she
Just
can be
one
on
of the guys.
Yeah, just one of the
that
guys.
one.
Yes, so she can be on the football team.
Yeah.
Like in reality, she would have been squashed.
I love that
it's a
movie.
fun movie. It's a good movie. But
I love that movie. It's like at the very end, it's like, what? You have tits? How the fuck do you have tits?
right, binding it and everything.
I think Amanda Bynes made
Amanda
Bynes or whatever her name is.
She was such a
She
talented
did a
actress.
remake of that.
Oh yeah.
Where she played a girl dressing up like a guy. I don't remember the fucking movie, but I know it was back in like early 2000s. It was kind of like a remake of that movie.
That's the one that I've seen.
The older 81 is actually a really good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I was thinking of was the one with Amanda Bynes.
Yeah,
it was a good movie. It was funny.
Then there's movies like Loose Screws where a bunch of guys they pretend to be girls so they can go into, what is it, an all-girls college? I haven't seen that movie since I was like 10.
I mean, there's a bunch of like, there's Bosom Buddies, the TV show with Tom Hanks. It was like his first big breakout where he dressed in drag to get a job at this company with his friend, and then they were like, "Oh, that's my brother." When they saw them out of the costume, and stuff like that. That shit like that, I don't mind. That's funny. That's hilarious.
It's a little prophetic, though. Don't you think?
It's been hilarious for a long time. And movies knew that back in the day, like Big Mama's House. That shit was fucking hilarious.
One of my favorite movies is The Birdcage, and that's nothing but drag. Nothing but dragging gay guys. I love that movie.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what it says about me, but I love that movie. All right, that's the douchebag of the week. It's over. It's done. It's finito. All right. Yes, Birdcage is one of my favorite movies. I love it. I find it hilarious, and I need to be taken away from this subject. So please, for the love of God, James, take me away. Take me away. Oh, take me away. Hit his intro for James's takeaways.
James takeaways. Hear his voice resound. In the heart of a moment, wisdom's found. Every thought's a treasure. Every laugh's a win. With confidence, we'll let the journey begin.
All right. So here we go. Can we appreciate that boobs come in every shape and size, and somehow they're all good? Some are perky, some are heavy, some are uneven, some look like little sexy ski slopes. Nature just threw a bunch of soft geometry at the wall and said, pick your favorite, and somehow every single version still works. Science still can't explain it.
I've seen some ugly tits out there, just saying.
You know, you're absolutely right, but somehow we still want to see them.
I'm not gonna lie. I am very pro tit.
Mhm.
I like them small. I like them big. I prefer them big. Yeah, I am very pro tit. I am the tit commander. So
Was that your whole James
Pretty much
takeaway?
it. I mean,
Like titties.
I just had titty on the brain. Couldn't get it off.
titty on the brain.
Judging by your latest book, I can kind of tell a little bit. Titties on the brain.
Titties on the brain.
Yep. So, you know, and I just didn't want to do
Don't
anything
we
politics
all?
right now.
I think he's reminiscing about Memory May.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
You
it's
know-
just save
you
it
know-
for Memory May.
It is kind of fucked up. That's probably why I broke up with her. It's not really. But before I broke up with my ex a few months back, I was like, it's fucking weird. I'm a big pro tit guy,
Mm-hmm.
and every serious relationship I've ever been in with, they've all had small tits.
You know what's funny is I'm kind of not the opposite in that I've always kind of liked I like the look of smaller breasts, but yet almost every one of my girlfriends have always been large breasted women.
That's like a switch, sir. I don't like this.
It's weird.
What?
That's like a switch. I don't like that, sir. What the hell?
What about the German girl you were with? Was she pretty stacked?
Oh God, yeah. She actually she had one of the nicest sets I ever saw.
Mm-hmm.
They were big, with the nice, perfect bell shape. I mean, it's great.
You're simply
Right.
the best.
Oh, seriously, you know, sometimes you just see
those
some that are just have a
supreme
shape,
race titties.
and you're just like, wow,
You're like, God damn.
you know. And then there are some that you're just like, oh, they're there.
Mhm. Some of the redheads and blonde girls I've had in my life had fucking perfect tits.
Right. And I think kind of like she was a redhead, and I was like,
Oh, well, that's good. Don't mind me. I am fucking around with
Thinking about titties.
thinking about
Right.
titties, but I'm
I'm
also trying to screw around with the internet.
So
connection
tell
here
me
at the
about
office.
the intro to your latest book. Just give
my
me
latest book,
a brief intro,
a brief
teaser,
intro.
if you will.
Okay.
How does the main
dude.
character end up there?
Well, that's actually, you know, it is how it is. What I have is a long time ago, kind of like I did with Megaspace. I had a homebrew RPG, Mega Fantasy, right? And there are multiple different worlds that you could go to. So each one's designed for a different feel, right?
Mhm.
Some are very much like D&D. Some are very Earth is basically the center. In this particular case, what I have is I have this organization that I made up that was not part of the game. That they're basically I don't know, how can I put it? They're an academy of sorts, but they have a kind of a defensive organization that prevents interdimensional invasions and
join our cause to defend the
kind of thing. So they go to recruit the main character in book one, and that's how he ends up there. He's able to go back and forth, not unlimited, or it's like restricted and stuff like that. So basically, in book two, it kind of more is designed to expand more of the relationships and give him experience, things like that. So they're not focusing so much on the growing threat, but the eclipse basically is what I call them. Red Elf Queen. She's trying to take over.
That's a good name for a threat to the universe.
Yes. She wants to take over all 9 worlds, right? She has footholds in several of them and has conquered one world, right? So in any case, she keeps doing all these little attacks in different places, and he keeps having to respond along with their teams and stuff like that. But one of the things I found interesting when I was doing this is like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing because I'm a pantser, right? So sometimes, sometimes I put my plan and then I change my plan.
You're here first. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Read my books.
Hey, some people literally, I see this in comments often, is that it's chaos. And it is, because life in reality is chaos. It's not a neatly planned out outline, right? So I do my outline and then I'm like, oh crap, that doesn't make sense. And then I change it because my characters think, they don't just follow a script.
Yeah, and then you're like, AI, throw me a curveball here. I need one real bad.
I have even done that. I'm like,
and that's when the reader's like, what
ideas.
the fuck is happening?
I will discuss my ideas. It's like, this is what I'm thinking of doing and what I'm doing, and it's kind of just a little feedback,
Nice.
But in any case, they go to this world. He goes to a world and meets an elven village. Has a really awesome battle there, and of course increases a relationship with the elf. And of course then they go on another mission, and this one's actually just supposed to. I call them wardens. They're the ones that guards these things, and they're supposed to just give relief to these wardens. But then he's got some competition at the academy where he's going, because they're basically student wardens. They're not full-fledged wardens. And he goes and how can I put it? This guy messes with the device that allows them to travel different worlds and makes it so they go to the wrong location. So
it was like on purpose, or was it sabotage?
It was sabotage.
Okay.
So they go to the wrong location, and then so then they have to end up trying to get to their correct location on foot, and there's a big fight, and it's really awesome actually. That's where the mechs come in, and magic powered mechs, and
nice.
It actually, honestly, it is. It's one of the things. I have all these different worlds, so I can have these different settings in one book, or one series, and I really like it. It's
Yep. Will we see a return of the full moon in, or is that just for?
I'm actually planning on it. I was going to put it in book 2, but it didn't fit.
No.
So
That's what she said.
Planning to do it in book 3. I haven't done that in a long time. Several books I had planned to put the full moon in it, because it was supposed to be a recurring theme in a lot of my books, but they just didn't seem to fit in the right locations.
Once again, that's what she said.
So I want it to feel natural, like it makes sense.
That's what we say.
Yeah, that's what we say. This feels unnatural.
But so yeah, I do plan on doing that. But I have to figure out how exactly I'm going to do it, because that's the thing. Like in Holdouts Rise, the full moon in came because of a need. She aided the protagonist, allowing him to continue and finish his mission. Yeah,
the sexy, mysterious, magical oracle.
Yeah. And the whole thing's connected to the Mega Fantasy homebrew game that I made up. So, yeah, the full moon in, a little behind the scenes sneak, started when I was playing a D&D as a player. And one of the things that character did was, the character Zorus at the time had this inn, and it was what I did. I had a business as an inn and did magical. And yeah.
It took forever, but I got the Wi-Fi stable so I can connect to this damn thing. So go ahead and join the room. Go ahead and hit the intro for the game. All right. We are playing Lie Swatter today. If the fucking Wi-Fi keeps up.
Oh, come on.
Very interesting. We found some more information about James's book. I was busy paying attention to trying to get this to work, so that I didn't listen to a damn thing he said, but I'm sure it was very interesting.
I did, and it was very interesting.
Oops.
Unlike you, I actually read his books.
I'm waiting for the fucking movie.
I try to when I have time. Yeah, did he ever tell you that he submitted one of his scripts? But they're like, it doesn't fit our agenda, so we're not going to.
I don't think it's going to happen, guys.
No?
No.
So
So there will be no game this week because the Wi-Fi fucking sucks.
I'm heartbroken.
Yeah.
Well, we got a good rundown of his new book.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's lots of action. I mean, honestly, my books don't focus as much on sex as one might think.
And this is why I don't read them.
Right? You can go to like James Apocalypse. And Hawk's Apocalypse. And the first couple books are really pretty heavy.
He was the one-armed man.
And then after that, it kind of spins out. I'm actually working on book 4 for that.
Nice.
It's a couple years overdue. I should have did it.
I needed to start working on my book so I could get some extra income
Yep.
going. Because by the time my wife becomes a doctor, I'll be an old man.
Right? It's going to take forever.
And then she's just going to dump you and find someone more successful. That's usually how it works, sir. All right, well, at the end of the show, there is no games. Final thoughts, Ray.
Right, rock, paper, scissors, really quick. Ready?
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes!
I lost with scissors to his rock.
Oh, my God.
Although watching someone scissor, never mind. Final thoughts, Reb.
Well, I lost fair and square. No, it was fun. It's fun hearing about James's new book as well.
I think we might go back to the old style of doing the games because if I'm gonna have these kind of networking problems, we might be brought back to like some of the old games we used to play before we started doing the Jackbox games.
Gay or not gay?
Yeah, gay or not gay. Is that a man or a woman?
Right.
Those are hilarious.
You could use that as a backup. If it doesn't work, then you have a backup game.
If those things are so damn time consuming, but
That's true.
I'll figure out something this week. We'll figure it out. By the way, on my tongue's blue. I deep throated a Smurf.
Oh gosh.
All right, James. Final thoughts.
My final thoughts are: buy MD King's books.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
like,
are
subscribe,
really good.
Share, put comments. Yes, because honestly,
If you don't
give ratings.
For every 100 books that he gets sold, he will remove one article of clothing.
I know.
He's wearing a second shirt underneath that.
Exactly. It's going to take a
I'm
while.
wearing 3 shirts right now.
Oh, yeah.
I got my shirt and then my work shirt underneath that, and then of course another shirt underneath that.
Exactly. It's going to take a while, so you can make thousands of sales.
I came for the game, we're gonna have a
Yeah.
quick focus.
I was all employed to sell more books. Sucks to meet you guys. You got fooled now.
Yep.
The books are pretty good.
He's got 3
enjoy them.
nipples.
When I do have time to read them, I do enjoy them.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't read.
I spend a lot. It is pretty much the only thing I do. I don't have a life outside of work other than hanging out with you guys. So it is.
That's horrible, sir. That's
all I do.
depressing as fuck.
It's something. God damn it.
But I'm
trying
saving
here.
money, and eventually I'll be able to afford a house.
Or a hooker.
Yeah, they are kind of expensive.
Yeah. If you want the premium editions, yes.
So that's why we have coupons for Little Wings exchange service.
But you got to be in the mood for a weirdo hooker. My final thought is I'm declaring for the WNBA.
Yeah.
I am declaring for the WNBA draft.
An old man with bad knees and a bad back.
Damn Skippy.
Drinks and smokes.
And if you don't like it, well, you know what?
He will score 300 points a game. And if you can't stand it, you can fuck off.
Yep. You can just say, I'm going to say, oh, fuck off.
Thank you for listening. We hope you